guys, I'm Leia, and I will be showing you how to make a human cast. So this is pretty easy. You only need two things. Well, yeah, two things. Sort of three, sort of two. It depends on if you want to count one of the things, but I will not tell you yet. So the reason my hair is a mess is because I just finished flipping and I hurt my arm. So I got an idea to. Oh, the reason why I'm wearing pajamas is because I stayed home today and I just threw these on. Anyway, so I hurt my arm when I was flipping and I was like, I think I need a cast. And my mom was like, don't exaggerate. And I was like, what if I made a human cast myself? And I was like, sure. And then I did this. I'm not sure if you heard me, but I said I did this. It's my American Girl. This is actually a cast, and it is really hard. It gets hard if you leave it on for a day. And it is made out of toilet paper and water, surprisingly. So it's easy. And then I just wrapped it around. And I'll be showing you how to make this, except for you. You can do the same to your doll like I did. This is Ariana, just so you know. And I'll be making, this is a DIY, yeah. And I'll be making another one for my American Doll. Hi. Anywho, so what you're going to need is toilet paper, a spray bottle. This is actually not supposed to be a spray bottle. This came from an alcohol bottle, like the alcohol that you spray on a couch when you, when like someone had bed bugs or something, not like drinking alcohol. So that's just, and I had a spray bottle on it and no one was using it because we were about to throw it away and it was empty. So I just took it off and yeah. And this is a sparkling ice drink. I'm not sure if you heard of it, but this is what it is. And I just put water in it and that's all I did. So that's how I got it. So what you're going to need to do is take a small piece of toilet paper off and like lay it down on the floor. If you don't want your floor to get wet, I suggest you use a towel. But I don't care since it's just water. But if you care, go ahead. So just spray it completely so that it's like, it turns out a grayish color. But don't soak it too much. And like try and get the edges and everything. But if it starts to break, you have a problem. Don't let it break. So then once you have it soaked like this, you can't really tell, but that is gray, it looks white. You put it on where you want your cast to be. I know it's cold, but it's worth it. And you just put that there and you squeeze. And then you could do it all down your arm. Or you could just, another way to do it is if you just wrap it around your arm and then spray it. That's how some people prefer to do it. But I prefer to do it this way. But I think I'm going to try it that way. This is only my second time ever trying this. Actually, it's my first because one time I started doing it. But I quit before I could even, like, finish. So, before I could even start, actually, because I couldn't find my spray bottle, so I quit. And yeah, so that's it. So I've never done this before. It's the first time, and might be a first time for you, or maybe someone else posted a video like this. I do not know. Oops, my feet were in the way. And then you could go all the way up your arm, but I don't like to because that takes too long. Well, I would, but I don't want to hold you guys up too long and make like a 20-minute video. But it would probably take less than 20 minutes, so if you don't want to spend a lot of your time doing it, don't worry. If you do it quick, it's really worth it because it's really fun. And it surprises your parents sometimes. Because when I first showed my parents, well, I first showed them the idea, they were very surprised. Pretty sure I already told you I was wearing pajamas. Why my hair is a mess, so I'm just covering all the things I already said because I have no idea what to talk about while I spray my second. So you don't need to keep, so once you add it, this is your first layer. It is the most important layer because you can't have the cast without this layer. It doesn't matter if it's thick, like see how this part's, can't really tell, but this part's thick and this part's very like thin, like very, very thin, but it won't matter. Okay, so once it's like this, you can do it all on your arm, but as I said before, that will take a while. So I suggest just doing like your bottom arm or your half arm, or some people just like prefer to do it on their hand. And their hand, I've never tried before, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy. I might make another video to that. So then you take toilet paper, dry toilet paper. It doesn't matter if this has a design. I would suggest that it does. That way your cast looks more real. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter, because you can just draw on your cast if you prefer to. If you do it on your left arm and you're right-handed, it's going to be pretty hard to draw on this. And you might not want to do this because you think that it's going to turn out like stuck there for a while. Nope. So say I left this on like all day and I'm tired of this. It's getting on my nerves. It's so easy to take it off. You just take a little part and you start to rip. Find a spot where it's easy and you just rip it off. Rip, rip, rip. And take it off. That simple. If you do a lot of layers, it might take a while to take off. Since I only did a little bit, you do a lot. If you cover a lot and you do it thick, it will take a while to take off. But if you do it thin and do a little, it will take little to put on and little to put on. You can also like just put it on your foot. Your foot is probably easier than your arm and your hand and stuff, because your foot looks like this. Yeah. So that's all it is. And look, no scratches, no cut off circulations. Oh, if you make it too tight, don't make it too tight, because that could really mess up your circulation or something, I think. I don't know. I'm just guessing because I've never made it tight before, and I've never done it before except for right now. And so while you guys were experimenting with it, I was too. You can do lots of things with it, like just experiment with it, and that's all. You can do it to your American Girl, like I did, like I showed you earlier. And oops, she fell. And that's really all I have time for. I'm glad that I didn't cover all my arm, because then instead of 7 minutes, this video would probably be like 15. Anyway, so my arm it's not red or anything, and it doesn't have scratches on it, except for normal scratches that I got from something else. But it is if you make it too tight, it will hurt. So don't make it too tight. If you do make it too tight, I gave you like 5 warnings, so don't sue me or something. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.